When you come to Norwich, you are becoming a part of a very large family. In my own case, I'll talk to some of my classmates sometimes twice a week, maybe more.
You're taught to rely on your brothers and your sisters here, and that never really goes away when you graduate. You always come back to your alma mater.
It's very emotional for me to come back on campus, but I feel a part of the family, and that's what Norwich is about, feeling family, and you feel that. I mean, I get hugs and kisses from everybody, and it's just wonderful.
It creates a bond that I think is something that is everlasting, because you from the time that you enter the campus as a rook to the first time you went to mess, to the first time you were woken up out of your bed early in the morning, to the football games, to the classes, to all of it. These are a common set of experiences that forever bond you.
It takes me back to when I was a cadet here. I entered in 1939, graduated in 1943. And of course it gives me a great deal of pleasure to see this great tradition continuing on and improving as it has.
For me, philanthropy is like the heart of citizen soldiery. The soldier gives his life sometimes, or his time, or his commitment to service. But others, our citizens, do the same thing but with their treasure.
We know that while you're giving money, you're actually giving something that's intangible and something that can't be measured, because that money will be turned into educational programs and educational experiences that will benefit people that we don't even know yet. They'll fund academic scholarships to bring students here who otherwise won't have access to Norwich University.
The only way that this place is going to continue is through the generous donations of the university community, both friends of Norwich, alumni of Norwich, and the parents, and we thank you all.
If you're at all proud of your alma mater, I think that's the reward, to see your alma mater grow, continue to prosper, see the new buildings, see the new enrollment of cadets and civilian students. That means a lot to me.
The student body is extremely grateful for the Wise Campus Center. I mean, it's kind of the social hub of the university, if you will. It feeds us, it provides us entertainment, it has meeting rooms.
The Wise Campus Center has given a new face to Norwich. Instead of having the old brick buildings that you see around you, you have a new updated building that kind of, I guess, rejuvenates the campus.
Here on the upper deck of the mess hall is a floor reserved for rooks only to eat their chow. Thank you.
One of the goals of this Norwich Forever campaign was the beautiful Sullivan Museum. It is an incredibly beautiful space, but more importantly, I'm bringing every applicant I can find in America through that museum to teach them why we're different.
Those of you who made this possible have really provided the community in its larger sense. That is, the students, the family members, visitors who happen to wander through here, school children from the local area. A place to come to understand the rich history of Norwich University and the place in Norwich in the history of our country.
As you walk through the timeline here at the Sullivan Museum, you really learn about Norwich's rich history.
The bridge, which joins the new civilian dormitory, South Hall, to the upper parade ground, also is symbolic of the bridge that our past has provided for our future.
The last building we're going to build in the Norwich Forever campaign, which will start in the spring of 2010, will be the Doyle Hall, which will be a wonderful facility to build the entrance of our athletic complex. It will connect Andrews Hall with Kreitzberg Arena, and it'll be a stunningly beautiful space.
Certainly, none of this would be possible without the generosity of our donors, our alums and friends of Norwich University, and I really would like them to know that this addition is a critical part for Norwich athletics to move into the future.
With scholarships, it's really important because I would say most people have a scholarship from the school, and I myself have a really good scholarship, and then to study abroad they gave me a scholarship as well, and without it I wouldn't be here.
Everyone is grateful for the money that we're receiving from scholarships. I mean, there's a lot of people who wouldn't be at the school if it wasn't for that money.
I think people, as they go through their life, come to the point where they understand more clearly that the gifts of their predecessors enabled them to have an opportunity to grow intellectually, morally, and physically at a university.
At Norwich University, we have wonderful faculty who really enjoy involving undergraduate students in their research projects.
Students are working side by side with faculty on a daily basis throughout the school year, throughout the summer, working on projects that are just absolutely outstanding. And it's the funding that has come from this campaign that is providing those resources.
The growth in the students that results from when they discover that not everything is known and that not all questions have an answer yet, it can't help but impact all aspects of their lives.
Started digging deeper and I started asking more questions, and from those questions more and more experiments came from those questions.
I was fortunate enough to go to Gliwice, Poland to study at Politechnika Śląska. It's in an area of Poland called Upper Silesia. It was a wonderful experience. I made a lot of great friends, saw a lot of great places, and I would definitely recommend that anyone go there.
I loved Ireland, and what I'm going next is Argentina because I really want to challenge myself to learn another language.
Well, I studied abroad in Costa Rica for 4 months, and I did a language immersion program, and so all my classes were taught in Spanish, and my host family didn't speak any English, so it was really a fun experience trying to speak Spanish all the time.
Norwich is different, but yet it's still the same, and that is what's carrying us forward. We have to change. And because of change, we're a stronger university and better for it.
On behalf of Norwich, I would like to say that you have invested in the future of Norwich, and your legacy will be a young person who is supportive of this university as you were, because of your generosity. But more importantly, you will have put on the road to success a young person who will serve the United States of America.
We'd like to say thank you for all you who helped donate money to the school and providing for our experience here at Norwich. We couldn't do it without you.
I want to thank everybody for their participation in this campaign. Your generous contributions are going to significantly affect the lives of the students of Norwich University.
Thank you very much for all of your support.
Thank you for my education.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Norwich Forever.